I'm Annie Rinke.
And I'm Sharon Adamavich.
We're going to talk to you about the importance of good search words, techniques in finding a good site, and how to cite online sites in APA.
Okay, so some of the major topics we're going to cover are the importance of prior knowledge in good search terms and techniques.
What is the difference between a good website and a bad website?
And how should you cite information you find online? So say you are taking your students to the computer lab to do a search on women in possible careers. Your students might be tempted to just type in women careers. If they use some different techniques, however, that we found on Moodle, some simple searching tips, they might want to use quotation marks.
Depending upon how they type it out, it can either be uppercase or lowercase.
And also, Google does not support truncation, so they must be specific. Some of the more advanced searching tips, you can use the word or, for instance, physician or doctor, to return both.
If you had all in the title, terms you're using will both be in the title somewhere.
In title, Beagle's adoption will bring back sites that have Beagles in the title and adoption anywhere in the page.
And if you had all in URL, regardless what the topic is, all of those terms would be somewhere in the website or web address.
Okay, so going back to our website example that we had, instead if the students were to use some prior knowledge and refine their search a bit, they can use the plus feature to do plus science, plus math, plus engineering. Or they could do all in title, women, math, science, engineering, and as you can see, they'd all be in the title. Or they could do all in URL, where all of the keywords are in the URL. One of the sites that we found was this site right here under MIT News. It was very similar when we did the search with the plus and all in title. It gave us both that site. This site, if you want to evaluate it, you can use different criteria that we found on this website, fromnowon.org. When evaluating the website, they list different criteria that you should use. Reliability, accuracy, authority, currency, fairness, adequacy, efficiency, and organization. We rated our site all excellent, except currency we rated a good.
And you also notice too, with that previous website there, when we did the sources, it said 3 sources. We picked this one as one of ours. Other websites that we had looked at did not seem as accurate, as reliable, as fair, which is one of the reasons we picked this one.
The organization style is really good too with the different navigation tools up here. If you were to go and use some of the citing features, we found this website, Citation Machine, where it actually lets you choose MLA or APA format. If you were to choose APA, it lets you also choose which type of source you're going to be using. So for instance, if you wanted to cite the website that we just had, you could type in under web page. It would let you type in all of the different information. Let me just get back to that site.
So you actually do have different options depending what kind of document you were looking at.
And for the web page, we had 3 authors, so you'd have to add up to 3 authors. If you typed in all the information, authors' names, the date published, the title of the web page, and the URL, and hit submit, our example actually looks like this.
So the top half is darker, is going to show you what it should look like, and you can basically copy and paste that. Whereas the bottom half, it does show the specific correct format, which they don't recommend you copy and paste because they want to make sure you are still doing some attempts here with indentation.
Okay, so going through the whole process, you can teach your kids how to be good searchers, how to evaluate the website that they choose, and then also how to cite the website using Sons of Citation. Some acknowledgments. Use google.com.
The web.mit.edu was the article we showed you. The citation machine was basically the APA format. And the tips given for Moodle from the TSIP's completion. Thank you.